Hello, it's Brooke-Sidney here, your favorite mindset and manifestation coach. And today we're talking about the 5 ways that your affirmations are not working to help you manifest whatever you're desiring. But before we get into it, I just want to remind you there are 2 ways to work with me. Both ways are listed below. I have a course coming out soon, so make sure you are on my email newsletter. And there are 2 amazing groups where all of us on this manifestation journey are having a lot of fun, so check out those groups below. So today we're talking about the 5 ways that your affirmations may not be working for you. We're going to dive into it. And I just want to say at the outset, for those of you that the affirmations are working amazing, this video is not for you. But for the rest of us that have struggled at times to get our affirmations to work or to manifest the things that we're wanting, I'm asking you to stay all the way till the end. Listen in and listen up and grab your notebook. So the first reason that your affirmations may not be working is very simple. They're not in tune with your soul. Now, I know a lot of people, say you can just manifest and you can affirm whatever you want. Again, of course you can. And for those people where their affirmations are working, then this is not your video. But for those rest of us, sometimes our affirmations are not in tune with where we are at this point in our lives and in this point in our soul's development. I do believe that Spirit has a plan. We have a plan. We are co-creating. And when we are in full alignment, things click and things flow. So I would ask for you to tune into yourself, to truly ask your soul, your highest self, God, whatever that higher power is for you, what is the catch here? What am I resisting? Where is my affirmation falling short? You can ask point blank. You can just be so explicit and clear to find out. That's what we do in our coaching sessions. We have like a no holds barred type of session where we really talk through what is happening, what you're thinking, and honestly, what you're feeling. That's why the feeling is the secret. Our feelings are aligned with our soul, our higher self, that inner guidance system, as some people need to think about it. So I ask you to kind of review that element if your affirmations don't seem to be working or resonating or sticking, or at the end of the day, helping you manifest whatever you're desiring. The second thing, which is in line with it, is that they're just not honest. They're just not honest for who you are and for what you think. Now, I know that there are people, again, that say you don't have to believe your affirmations. Of course, again, feel free to click off. This is for the people that are having trouble. I think that it is easier, and I've always told my clients, to get an affirmation, to create or develop an affirmation that resonates with you. If you are saying things to yourself all day long, yes, you can use the robotic affirmations, but it's easier to go with the flow, use the path of least resistance. That means using words that resonate with you, using thoughts that resonate with you. Why would you try to take on a thought that doesn't feel good or take on a thought that just feels too far away? You're making it more difficult for yourself. When we're honest with ourselves about our thoughts, feelings, and emotions and what our state of consciousness is, it's easier to go with the flow. It's easier to step it up a bit. It's easier to get behind it. And ultimately, we're not making our mental diet this struggle to overcome these thoughts when we are not honest with ourselves about, what we're truly thinking, what we're truly feeling, and whether or not the affirmation is resonating. Sometimes we have to tweak the affirmation. Sometimes we have to put them in a voice that sounds like us. This is the reason why we have subliminals. And a lot of people say, myself included, to record yourself in the affirmation. Record yourself saying them so you can hear your own voice. Why? It seeps into your subconscious easier, right? Number 3 is your affirmations currently don't speak in reference to your negative self-talk. So a lot of times you could be saying affirmations and they really don't work because Your negative self-talk, your negative self-track is on repeat. First of all, it's the dominant self-track. And so you keep saying that, and you might every now and then, or maybe in the morning for 2 minutes, say this other affirmation, which is another thought that really doesn't even address what it is that you're feeling. So for example, if your affirmation is like, I am in this amazing relationship, we'll use that one. But yet you spend all of your time thinking about the fact that you uniquely feel abandoned, you uniquely feel alone, you feel undesirable and not chosen, but you only have one affirmation that's talking about I'm in the relationship. For some people, again, for the people struggling to have resonance with their affirmations, it's because that is too big of a leap, or it is a Band-Aid affirmation, that it is not speaking to your true negative self-talk, your true inner conversations, right? The way that you are speaking to you 90% of the time. Affirmations work, and I'm going to tag my robotic affirmations because I believe in them, but they work when we work them. And what I mean by that is when they make sense to ourselves, or when they resonate, or when it's something that excites us. Again, sometimes the thoughts and the affirmations are a stretch, right? They're a new way of thinking and being, but they should still feel good. They should give you a lift. They should give you a zing. They should get you excited, maybe even give you goosebumps. So make sure that your affirmations are speaking to the negative self-talk that you're having, and we all have it, okay? Number 4 is that you're not doing or saying them enough. That's why I'm going to recommend the robotic affirmations. Try to get them on repeat. If you notice that you have a particular track like I am not loved, I'm not worthy, and you are working to manifest more love in your life, you saying I am loved, I am chosen 5 times in the morning, and you're hearing this track all day long in your self-talk, it's not going to become the dominant state of thinking. It's not going to become the dominant way of being. You do need to use more repetition. You do need to hear it more often until it clicks. You persist until it clicks. You keep saying the affirmations until they sink in, until that new thought becomes your first thought, right? I had a client ask me the other day, how will I know when the affirmations are working? When your new thought becomes your first thought, when the affirmation is the way that you would start to think about yourself or your belief, when that's the first thing that comes to the mind, then you know that it is dominant. It is now your dominant assumption. And number 5 is essentially this. You keep doubting yourself and the affirmations. You keep doubting yourself and the affirmations. You're spending more time doubting yourself and whether or not the affirmations are working, or posting on, videos, asking how many to do what feels good. Ultimately, you write the rules for you. Never forget that. You write the rules for you. So these are the rules that I have created and that I know work for my clients. And I know that I'm not alone in working with affirmations with my clients, with other people, my friends, and other manifesting co-creators that I have in my environment and my network. Sometimes we have to tweak our affirmations. Sometimes they are not great out the gate. Your job as the conscious creator and as the, ruler of your reality, your conscious and subconscious reality, is to make those modifications. If something is not resonating, meaning it doesn't feel good, it doesn't light you up, then it is your job to modify them. And then the last point, and it is a bonus one, of course, use robotic on the ones that you are resonating with and that are easy, and persist. You have to keep going. If the manifestation is not in your 3D, it's because it's on its way. It's here. Make sure you watch my Be Delusional video. Make sure you just keep focusing on the end state. Again, your affirmations are thoughts that we want to replace, right? They're simply thoughts. They're not magic. You are the magic. You give them power. You give them life. You make them create. And so if for some reason it's not working for you, check out these tips. I'm excited to hear about your new affirmations. Below, write down the favorite affirmation for yourself right now. I'd love to hear what you're getting ready to manifest. And make sure you're subscribed to this channel, like this video, and turn that bell on so you know when I drop videos. See you soon.